Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at disneyplus.com. Quick news update for you guys on the future of Disney Plus Hotstar in India. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So back when Disney purchased 20th Century Fox in 2019, one of the big core assets that it picked up was Star India, which has got loads and loads of linear channels. They've got studio platforms as well for making shows and films. They've also got Hotstar. So right after that, they then merged Disney Plus and Hotstar together in the country and brought in loads and loads of subscribers. 40, 50 million subscribers were on the platform. It was a huge help for Disney to kind of boost up its international numbers. And Wall Street loved it. They loved the fact that, Disney Plus had so many subscribers and India was a core thing of it. However, things were not all good because, unfortunately, from Disney's point of view, is a subscriber on Disney Plus Hotstar is considerably less valuable than a Disney Plus subscriber in another country. For example, they make about 60 to 70 cents per subscriber per month in India compared to $6 to $7 per month for somebody in like the US or Canada. So that's a big difference. So essentially, 10 million subscribers in India would be equivalent in terms of money and revenue as 1 million subscribers in the US. Now, obviously, you then got other things that they can make money on, but this is a core issue. And generally, the Indian content that they've been making has been working, and it still pulls in a lot of viewers. But the big problem was when they lost access to the Indian Cricket League, they then lost millions of subscribers as they left. Now, they actually got outbidded by a group of Gilo Cinema, which is Viacom 18, and Reliance. Now, they are actually now in negotiations with Disney. Now, over the last few months, we've been hearing that Disney has been kind of looking to make some changes in India, either selling off some of the assets or keeping some of them or doing some kind of different deals. And apparently, according to the Economic Times, the deal is now being put together. They're still kind of in the early stages of getting the wording together. There could be an announcement as early as next week or more likely maybe into next month, where we're going to see sort of Disney Star, which is what they've rebranded Star India to, kind of merging with part of Reliance and creating a brand new unit, which would bring together Gilo Cinema and also Disney Plus. Now, whether or not they're going to merge these into one super app, that's a big key thing, because a part of this deal would be that Disney would basically exclusively license their content from Disney Plus and other library content to the streaming service. So this is very interesting. So whether or not Hotstar just gets swallowed up and they make one super app, or if they merge them together at some point, or maybe even keep them separate, I don't know. It's still very much in the early stages. Things could change. I mean, there's probably going to be some legal issues as well, probably some challenges. I know the one with Sony has taken a while to get through the book, so it might not happen instantly. But this would create a massive juggernaut in India, so obviously regulatory issues might come up. But so what does this mean for the future of Disney Plus Hotstar? This definitely now puts a big question mark over the future of the app as it is. I don't think it's necessarily a case of you have to worry about the content disappearing. It's going to be available which way you go. It's just how it's going to class together. Will this be part of Disney Plus? Will they include it as subscribers? We've been seeing over the last few quarters that Disney's been kind of sort of separating the Indian kind of subscribers from their core subscribers, trying to separate them so it doesn't seem like such a big loss, and therefore they're not getting the headlines and all the bad publicity. And yeah, so if they lost like 40 million subscribers, then it might be deemed, that's a big loss. But the counter argument is, well, they actually could end up getting a whole lot more with this combined platform. So it's a very hit and miss. Wall Street might like it. Doesn't look like Disney is trying to get fully out of India. Instead, Reliance would have 51% of this new company, where Disney would have 49%, which would require for Reliance to pay Disney some money to get rid of the cash, which might help towards the Hulu payment that they've recently had to make for a few billion. But yeah, so things are very, very tricky there. I mean, I look at this as well. It's kind of moves the Indian situation kind of off the books, in the case then is its own maybe separate company, and then Disney like worldwide or the US version is then just getting like licensing fees then coming in from it, so it just shows up as basically just profit. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting how all this comes together. Again, nothing is officially confirmed, but this has come out through Economic Times and Reuters. So, you know, some big heavy hitters there in terms of sources. So whether or not something happens, but we're definitely seeing a big change and seeing Disney really focusing in on trying to make Disney Plus the biggest and best streaming service we can have. Whether or not, you know, how Disney Plus runs in India in the future, I don't know. But there's definitely things are moving, things are changing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So what's going to happen with this? We don't yet know, but hopefully we do get some more clarification pretty soon. But right now, yeah, there is definitely some big movements going on in India. But let us know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Go check us out over at what's on at disneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.